Are you thinking about moving to Burlington? Well, in this video, I'm going to cover the 5 main neighborhoods. I'll be starting at the northern end of Burlington, and I'll finish up at the south end. Hey guys, real quick, this is Jacob Barnes with EXP Realty in Vermont. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home anywhere in Vermont, make sure to send me a text or an email or give me a call. Also, if you enjoy this video, please do me a huge favor by liking and commenting on this video as well as subscribing to my channel. Okay, let's get into it. So Burlington can be split up into about 5 main neighborhoods and several smaller ones, but today I'll just be covering the 5 main ones, which includes the New North End, Old North End, Downtown, the Hill Section, and the South End. Starting with a new neighborhood that sells the most homes each year, the New North End. Here, the average home sold is around $400,000, but exclusive homes overlooking Lake Champlain, some of them with private beach access, can get into the millions. Homes around here give the chance to own a garage and a bigger yard than most of Burlington, as well as access to more parks than any other part of Burlington. It also has some of the best beaches. While homes along Lake Champlain will cost quite a bit, the more affordable homes are a bit farther from the lake. Just know the traffic on North Avenue can get pretty heavy at times. As for schools, Burlington High School, middle and elementary schools are all within a short drive. The New North End has good bike paths and it's close to grocery stores and pharmacies. You can also take a little trip to visit the Ethan Allen Homestead Museum. Moving on, the Old North End. The Old North End was Burlington's first residential area, and many of the properties date back to the 1800s. Unfortunately, that means that many of the homes are starting to show their age and look run down. Not many of the homes are sold here each year, as it's mostly dominated by student apartments. This neighborhood has the most ethnic and racial diversity of Burlington. There is more noise and traffic, as well as a lack of privacy, but there is easy walkability to downtown. While Burlington is quite safe in general, the Old North End has a bit of drug issues in certain parts and is one of the only neighborhoods in Burlington you might not want to walk alone at night. If you still want views of the lake, your best bet is Lakeview Terrace. There are also a few small parks to go to as well. The schools aren't a far drive, but the traffic can often get backed up. Unlike the New North End, the Old North End does have numerous cafes and coffee shops. The average sale price is currently around $450,000. Next up, downtown Burlington. While there isn't much in terms of single-family housing, there are plenty of condos. Some of the condos have beautiful lake views that come with a high price tag. Downtown has a few parks, with Waterfront Park running along Lake Champlain. The median sale price of homes is currently around $400,000 as well. Living in the middle of Burlington gives you lots of walkability to Church Street, restaurants, nightclubs, art venues, and lots of events, but it does come with the cost of living in a noisy and busy neighborhood. Not only is downtown quite walkable, but public transportation is also readily available. Some things to check out include the Flynn Center for the Performing Arts, the Echo Center for the Lake Champlain Museum, and the City Market and the farmers markets that go on. There are also several restaurants that you can go eat dinner at while watching the sunset over Lake Champlain. Next, we have the Hill Section neighborhood. As the name suggests, the hill sits high above the city, offering great lake views. The roads to get there might be a little steep, but the prices are even steeper. It's not very likely you'll find much of anything below $400,000 here, but if you want a big house with a big yard and tall old trees, the hill is the place to look. Here you can find the Burlington Country Club as well as the University of Vermont Greens and Fields. If you can afford a home in the hill section of Burlington, you'll find a great neighborhood, great homes with quiet, safety, and little traffic. Lastly, the South End. The South End of Burlington is an urban location with relatively quiet streets, yards, and easy access to Interstate 89. Many of the homes were built in the early 1900s and have a popular vintage look. The Five Sisters area is closer to downtown and is very popular, but the lots are a bit smaller and closer together. For a bigger yard, check out Ferguson and Lyman Avenues. Or, if you want a more exclusive and expensive area with a private beach, check out South Cove. Overall, the South End is a nice, relatively safe, and popular place to live. The average home sale is about $350,000. Wrapping up, if you can afford to live in Burlington, it's a great place to live. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out. This is Jacob Barnes with EXP Realty, and I'll see you next time.